mamu nyina jo edeba Oyerepa TV so ebraso se omanmu nsem ene ama hodo se nsem a yede sports and entertainment eka ho no do hwere ba ko da animu yede betom animu na ye hwe de di mo akotene ne bi Johnson asiedun ketia de atudwa se ewose attorney general ye che no na ye jeli no na waka asem bi eda fa owura atofo se ho a emfa mrem abusafo se de ye di kan de atumanim no entokwan ketenkete asore a na enso asrafo che se wo mu anamonto foforo bi a de ba ebebo mo dwumadie no Ora do mama say o say bedi o man so biemu a nafuwa wa ha enema bebre obesa no ya sidi no krampo eka ho Ama hodo so ensemu amama bia kwa akohia omo kire say Palestinian also mo jitu mu no mo nyina abo ma somdwe ba Israel man no Abusafo nsamna doso de amatie yi eya tifin nsama yede nkyeremu no eba yemfa aseda emanyuma yede suwe eye express group say opese otukwan a bra na wonfa otukwan say okọ school okoye adwuma anase opese okosara wobie womebo adodo virtuous woman for dwumadi a bosom yedi no bosom ye besim no eye yawoda edi yanimu ye na wotwe eye 6 na yede awie ne 7th ne 8 no tientie ne yenhye no so Boss electricals or den kania bob ni wires and abadwa so a ene so de boa yen ena mo a mo akwakoto nsase ewo adoma ko a bo ho na ohene yere ya adoma na sese ohene de ahye ne nsa ti mo amato bi ani mo afa na mpese mo koto bi nyina no honkrata asem no mo ko hu abusapani kwabara poku na honkrata asem bia no omo ne mo enye abusafo me ka mo say ye dem live ewo Facebook and YouTube enso ka ho bi din de Oduefour Nana Asabere pina man na menemo de ahia yi abusafo nsem no nyina nie NDC amanyoko no tetere ni Ra Johnson esedo nketia wayɛ centralfo nhyiamu de atodwa sɛ ɔmanmu attorney general ya efra no Godfrey de abo adame atunani de asi edomkuma wɔ mrahye badwafie na no nafo owura ayɛ Kesel atofo senso ya wɔdwetwa ntro bi eto no so na de wɔka bia ni hɔ a enokura bia wɔ mu
The first set of 30 ambulances supplied under the transaction arrived in the country with the necessary fittings in them sometime in the year 2015. So at this stage, on the screen are pictures of the exterior and interior of the ambulances as they arrived in the country. It is clear from these pictures that the ambulances that were procured were not empty vans as claimed by the owners of Dami and the MP. Installed in these ambulances were shipped by Big C and arrived in the country around the end of 2016. Sadly, this medical equipment have been sitting at the Tema port for the last 8 years because this government, specifically the Minister of Health, which is the concernee, has refused to clear them. Once again, we have projected on the screen a copy of the bill of lading dated 8th October 2016. This shipment. As can be seen, this container has 30 sets of medical equipment and defibrillators for installation, as well as spare parts for the 30 ambulances. All that was required for this government to do was to clear the medical equipment from the ports and give engineers of Big C access to the ambulances which have been parked at the Air Force base in Accra to install them, train personnel of the Ghana Ambulance Service to use them, and then formally take possession of the said ambulance. It therefore makes no sense that after refusing to do this simple task and allowing the ambulances to deteriorate for 8 years, my brother Godfrey Dame would turn around to persecute Honorable Oduefour for allegedly causing financial loss to the state when the loss has been clearly occasioned by the deliberate negligence. We firmly believe that the decision to take the minority leader and some others to court over this matter was born out of malicious, sinister, and wicked desire to silence him through unjust imprisonment.
Urajo se na se nu ketia sa to aso biem se osusu kire nanado eneya se nanado emma ura Godfrey Diabo Adame aban lawyer pani eya attorney general no ofa de dwumadi ento ho na afi nu kra yensa amfa ne kogina koto de se nanado ahwe anye ne sa no Godfrey Diabo Adame no ono so amfa ne post na nto ho a odo se ndisi bapa wa biemu a de omoka no ombe ne sa.
Last Thursday, 23rd March 2024, the third accused person in this case, Richard Japa, took the stand to be cross-examined by counsel for Dr. Oduefour. During this cross-examination, Attorney General Godfrey Odame shot up from his seat to accuse Mr. Richard Japa of defending Oduefour rather than himself. In response to the Attorney General's accusation, Mr. Japa, who was testifying under oath and felt attacked without provocation, dropped a bombshell that Godfrey Odame, the Attorney General, has been having clandestine meetings and telephone conversations with him at odd hours to persuade him to falsely testify against the minority leader, Dr. Oduefour, so that the prosecution can secure conviction. This testimony by Mr. Japa was given to the court under oath and captured by the court's record. At last Thursday's hearing, the Attorney General, who was personally present, feeling in the court, could not object to this damning evidence of Mr. Japa. He did not deny calling and meeting Japa at odd hours. Neither did he deny Japa's claim that he has been impressing on him to skew his testimony in a matter that will allow the state to secure. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, in the period following these startling revelations, the NBC has obtained compelling evidence which supports Mr. Japa's claim that the Attorney General indeed has engaged him on countless occasions and urged him to falsify underline his testimony to aid the case of Attorney General. This evidence points to a devious, diabolic, and dangerous plan by the Attorney General to secure conviction against minority leader Dr. Oduefour at all costs, contrary to what the third accused knows and believes.
Nti ye be free ho na fe yakọ baby foforo aye Major General Matthew Essien ono na ye panipa omamu suku ahodo a ehwe asrafo so anasa tete asrafo no Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff Colleges what they told you say enei asrafo adwuma no nya hoden ko a na du ba bi say ye be fa abel for kwan so de nya sanim defo no bi ewom ebi ene cyber security and space security.
Ensakraya ahodoɔ a ɛkɔ so wiase nam so ama ɛba akunyi so a ensakraya dodo na abam yi nam so ama Commandant of Ghana Armed Forces and Staff College Major General Matthew Essien ede etum abane ne mpanifo anim sɛ ɛnwa kwakunya pa sɛ ɛbɛyɛ ntete sonko kra ama ahra adom a ɛwɔ mamu na aboa ama ɛba abɛfo ntentanfidie so ɛne ewiem nkitaho a wonyahu nimdie ɔpani nka sɛ mu wɔ abra mpanifo bi ekwa mu ɛma bɛsɛ na ɔtwe mienu adi animi ɔbɛyɛ ntete ama ahraafo bɛsɛ ɔha ne aduonu wɔtwa wofiri ama ahodo du ɛwɔ mamu ɛna ɔkyim sɛ wohwɛ baabi a wiase akwakodu na sɛ ɛbɛyɛ abambɔn nsɛm wɔ mamu ɛbɛkɔnkan no na ehia sɛ ahraafo nya ntete wɔ abɛfo kwan so kra.
Cyber is critical. As the world is becoming technologically advanced, you can never do anything without cyber. If we want to safeguard even our financial sector, cyber is critical. If we want to find out what our future opponent is doing, cyber is critical. If we have to disrupt the enemy, also should be able to protect our power system, our water system, our everything, because as we increasingly use technology and AI, we need to be also very strong in the cyber domain. And then, therefore, we are using this opportunity to create awareness with our officers. Officers should be aware that in planning the operations, cyber is critical. The other thing has to do with the media. The media domain is critical. And like I was telling them, you can win the actual fighting, but if you lose the media war, then you would have lost everything. And therefore, I'm trying to let my officers understand that in carrying out their plans, they need to consider media seriously. Space is also being weaponized now, and therefore to ensure that our officers will be able to conform with things happening on the modern battle space, it is important. Operations like we are embarking on now is brought to their attention. We did learn from other people's experience so that we can fight and win the next war for our country.
Officer for you free asra for Jumedimo na yasa gbawura amanyesemo kakra Rajon Dramani Mahama e de atudwa se osa ba beye mampani bi mu a owoniema pii e obeye e de asasa Ghana baako ene se yesidi na dollar no ene pounds no e twe na bo so no obehwe na wama nanima benyam na wapagya mu yie na sidi no ahoden akosoro ebiem ene se aban no wonfa nipa bebre two te se de nei ohu no no ebio osen eto ahodo bebre se 11 no mani na keka ho no oba obeyi ni nyina afiri okora obetwam otintin tontan obeka simu pen na oka we no ebisi obetumi ebisi we de krokora de John wo de ye keke yene Ghana fo bi ade nkoma bisa wo mo se so de papa ya kokan omogitum sen
asema wampani da Mahama abeka se 100 days ekobaso e otimi di nkunima obehwe na dollar no waye nhyehyeye amanatimi agina na asempo abafom eno ne egusa se obetimi aye anasempo wo kan kekese be ya Ghana fo begina so e de ato aba amano Mahama na ye de ahene Mahama fufuro bi a oba na asa Mahama dada na de onko ontumi nya hwe amaye Mahama fufuro bi dia oba wantumi anya hwe wonko na ba omia mu ni ma ne wontoy emekwa ya mete so wa so ofia aban aba ya be nsuo to a ne entumi nko fie nsuo ile etimi ko ti onyai na e kan se ba omia emu ni ma na Mahama nko na ba omia mu ni man ontumi nya hwe ensisa dollar bia onko
obi a wasi na gufa do ye free HS wasi amwaye afede wasi osaba wa baye the quality ndi ase de mu dada Ghana fo adwene ba ye ntiase to de obi wodi aban ni bi dade wa tre kunya nsu de bi dade won ka de a ebeto yatuma ebeboa Ghana fo se wati ase because ye tie wiam ni ye ton ade de bi ye ebeko na ade ni atum efri o man panyi ko formula to president bi ababa bia ro se ne we ye 2 cedi a ade ebecho beko ne bia ye 4 cedi obi a manti ade so da se wati ase na de na o za baba kese o ba o betizo o ba ko beta e dobru ayo ko be se ni ma African se wati ase abai bia no baba ma bibia ba fom mo ma Ghana from fanshi adwim se wo to aba babuawo
ama ba obetimi aye ifise na wati so no dollar no cost so wo share ya money is stable ejina su kakra enti me didi se wo ba we betimi aboa ni na ni se di mpai bo beta na shi na bi
onka unu se dollar enti se wu si KVIP o ana dollar ye ma na is stable enti se wo ye de wo ye bibi nioma bi na esi put in place ansa na dollar na ye de etimi stay na ye se ye da so kra mu kotodwe nyina ye kra ntos nyina ye kra o be se dollar kofom ontimi obedi ye ne time na no office na dollar ye sen no no so obo be ma dollar oboa owo hu se ye se Ghana for na asem no ka se ye was short memory no o be ka bibi se ne ye de ato aba ma no eso se ye Ghana for any short memory be ye long memory ya dwene mu do nti ma me ye ka cho se oboa untimi nye
media miniji die bia wonu efiso wa ba betina so ye befa ne se watena so be 12 years wantimi anya hwe amayen na 4 years pe kakra ya ene obeye de na amayen ontimi nte so se ma fufuro bi na eba dia ene na nka ya dia tum so obeye na dada ma ha ma ne de wonye hwe amayen
da hunu se o kan asem se be ya amanfo beto aba no
sa no oye opese amanfo nto aba ne ma no
enti wo hwa enipa ne bigidi se mampani dada mahama enya de obetimi aye o kan se be ya amanfo beto aba ma no enipa kakra bi hunu se ebia na oba na watimi aye Godfrey Anim Enimidin Oyerepa telephone.
The number one priority will be stabilizing the economy and restoring a stable currency. We will launch an urgent economic recovery and fiscal consolidation plan following a national economic dialogue which we intend to hold within 100 days of assumption of office. We will do this by pruning the huge size of government, reducing government expenditure, preventing waste and corruption, and boosting revenues by expanding the tax net.
For Sama Red John Dramani Mahama, they go to Jano, no, Nefuaha, and Odea Toso, Yepese de Hong Komoka Kra said, O man for watching on my journal. Ye near being for swa, Omonim dear, Ewo Manchi Chiremoni, Sika Semu, and Kudim Komo, Ra Evans, Nuno, a economist, was I a financial management expert, Enyano. Mira Majwe.
Yeah.
And as we are said, she have been a yes, we are power, ha.
Yeah, me do
Yo. Ora, your mamma, and na asa kofa ba say, or say by a man penny be moi. Na fua ha edikano, nema pi no be ye ba kuni say ye see no. Or be here na was stabilizer no, your currency no, within 100 days. Afe, or back cut it down, the size of the government, you say, the padodua, or more no better so. Afi levy any taxes be hosoa obe abolish no kra 100 days no achievable na say feasible obetima ye say the work no
yeah that na you bet you for ina so some way quite interesting the extent the occurrence of the 100 days to stabilize the currency now possible but for a short while. Because focus who stabilize no manage na water we be here some fundamental changes the equate fast to cram no maba any equate fast to the dollars need to more money na no was so we'll be talking about industry agri and the like in the 100 days may too short to do all these things but the thing is we be here as a farmer your floating exchange rate but we be here intervening and some of the invisible hand from operations. Now, what pumping dollars no effect into the system. And on the stabilize it, it's make a crack. I'm on the bottom of it. But a bit enough what take. My memory of that will be last year 2021. Now, your gross international reserve, $11.4 billion. Now, 2022, this is not depreciated by 30%. That's a year high. Into year muddy, abandon years of the Abano Edemino for depleting your foreign reserves to just $5.9 billion from August 2021 on $11.4 billion. By August 2023, now a reducer will do $5.9 billion. It is anka wamanenia man also grant to depleting your foreign reserves. It is occurs 100 days that your your foreign reserves are over. And no better say or release into the system. Now it may have one still is not stabilized, but it cannot last for long. It is a intending no maybe fundamentally about the economy. you bet me active stabilization there. But then we said this year, even after first May, now your currency depreciated by 13.7%. But the whole of last year, and I'm saying you used to your foreign reserves at the managing 2022 into the whole of last year, it depreciated by only 15.57%. It is maybe not the case stabilization and the maybe we are here you basically see foreign reserves now so everything depreciate.
All right. Now, Mr. Nunu, yenim say ban say o abolish some taxes bi a wadi ka na 100 days obetimi aye and na say size of the government or tis one so obetimi aye yen san hwe ye cedi no biem ebi no ka say na watena so pen na cedi no baabi ene dollar no baabi wo be free so na akwa akodu baabi na akosoro saa niema wo kan na ada no ne breso no wan fa nye na ntana fa akona ekọ na nim na chese we na wo kan de e krokro da dwon bi na oye
no because we share 2014 na this na was 2014 it is depreciated by 31.3%. And 2015 it's about 15.6%. And 2016 about what we are the manage by 7%. And the Osha dia, they are the track record na Esha dia, and Quebec dia, na Uncle Bemusa. Now, can say, Obies Nadia, since Oma Papawada, JB Obes Yabi, but the other can say, Obet stabilizing for a while, but 100 days, there is no way Obet stabilize cities now. A bit lasting for even 1 year. It will be very difficult. If we don't change what we consume, if we don't produce more, if we don't cut down on imports, if we don't export more, if we don't do things that will attract foreign direct investment, any capital inflow, you best stabilize, but it will be a 9-day wonder. I will stabilize in 9 months, 3 months a year. And if we need to change some things fundamentally about the economy for us to have a long-lasting stabilization of the currency.
All right. Mr. Nunu, you better say you may power brother Amaye. Yani ora Evans Nunu ena edi nkoma nwumre oye obi a waben e wo sikasem mu ne oman enchichire mu ye free ne honom na ye bakumase asante mantemu na womo ye atwotwofo ne womo abade chire e wo MPP mu womo enkabom kwa ye frɛ womo Ashanti Regional Secretaries and Assistant Secretaries Association e wo MPP mu na womo de abetu dwase na no enenam se ora Collins team ebe se ohia womo woman fi nukra da omachi ema no woma ye ho press conference e de to wiase nukra bi anim ama ensem bi wo so a omo de aka ho na ora ya kasama omo ye elder Samuel Brew ya we dean emasa ekui
Chiapamu obeboa eye Dr. Muhammadu Baumia de omako eye ekoanim 2024 no ne din enyameto dwa enam so ema mehwedwafo ahodo eye campaign rolobe edema eye wona office omitima boa wo mo eno na oba eye sentimental money a eye wona ewo abato mpesua so ahodo ewo ha eye won secretary no mabedi achi ede ensembi aba betu dwa chem se eye onmunyam for Collins Augustine team chema na opese sa nkofukwe na nkofukwe ay o madwen se nya dobe man kwan da biara da isanse omo ade omo support akwa mo obi enti ene o mayen sentrofo nhye se omo into anamobi etisa
here obi a oye devoted Christian ya da de ene no na ye hwe sebi secretaries ye ne yemfo we ya de koyi running mate Frank Atuni abedi akire ye ni sa atumi no ana ene no so ne yetrim po na emom nsem papa ye papa no ebeton ma ye no eno na ye de anigye ene hosepe esom ni senti ne se ne enim se ebeboa amanoko no na boa Ghana eno nti ne ye gye no to nti ne a maburu bi akwa de ne nam eye social media so se ye papa no ya nso ni mu na mpo ananke ye pese ye ne no di anobaba e no sansem ne nyina abusuafo ye pese ye ka ema Ghana mai ene ye ne aye MPP for ene wiase nyina ehu se enye nokre ye papa no ye gye no abawa atu na ne nsem so oka ye no eye nsem a ebeboa MPP amanyoko na aboa Ghana mai nyina eno ntini som brone se we embrace it
e was sansem for emu aso na eye askwaba trompesua so ne ochocho ema omo chim se omo eye constituency secretary for no obi ani ho a womo ayi omani se ta asimasi na obente omo do omo hwe se Dr. Muhammadu Baumia na ankasa ebebo eye Mitua Pamu Nidin, Omode, Omaya Crado, so be a baby Nidino. I'm on the Bay Juma for the year 2024. Yinti, near also a career.
You need to me a Yedi Vice President. Yedi, the can say, Otamamu Baumia, the Obi be on the neck being Ye, as Secretary of Washington, the Tanachi. You never be a Juma. Now, the air woman say, if you are making a crowd in the park, Midian come that, so I am coming to running meet. So you could chance him when the two associations were not a dream. If you are how can be of you, be clear on so. If I come a pay. But I have say, parting come cohesion, the parting can continue. If you join in a share, flag bearer, and then necklace. No idea fast. The Juma, if you.
Ye be free amanyosemu na fe ya bawura baby fufro apomden ni ahonedie mu afi bia ye woda ye yesiwa ye de kai ema ne nsebuo na ahonedie mu ye fra no menstrual hygiene day na eye May da etoso aduonu enwotwe na chese ye goso shefa no na no na maame Abigail Safo a ono ye executive director edema Live the Dream Foundation ede atudwa say awfo ya amane mama no nkasa muni nkomo emfa ensebuo ho na nya achiwade o enye musuo no ntimi hunu emunimde ene munyansa bia
so ya wo fie ye besrem ye nuanum nkoma ye no muni nkomo ye ma ye nya ne te se menstruation ya de bonne ye nuanum binum sabi when is that time of the month ontimi kan hwe ne maame omomwa ne ho school kro ntimi nko adan a sabi ebumensa. It shouldn't be the case. Until you normalize conversations about menstruation ye no mon kasa se e ade a ye normal na afin so enyumaku e wa bonte e Ghana hanum se ye besre say a menstruation hot topic no yemfa church na afenso so na monya me atum se mo me yemwa nintimidane dan nyina yentimi enye eye program say ene e ba ya most students over 800 insi he ya ebeko prisons ye ko eye orphanages nyina kai ye fo nyina eka ho nti e besre se mo nkoso nso mu na eye adwuma pa ye ntimi nkoso obi wonsa enye bone nti I say a hygiene day. It is about Punensa, not Missy and Huye. Now, who see a Yafena, Sepio, Leja, Kekana, Kekana. Meaning, say, I was say, be a begging Sabelabia. So, here, Abulin Sainty, Undilegian. Say, it's Missy, a Huya. You in some parts of the Demon who always a Wabuza. No other castle, on do again.
I think it's the best about time say obia hye so betuma aka ne ba aben no said the beya the first time I obe hu say wa menstruate no obenya opepa na say ahun keka bi na ode abeka kire about time kro no amana maba oba akrakro no etumi akrakra ne ho ye because say akra no entumi enya opepa na say we nya ahofama ameka kire maame na Emma akwa no ahodidie emma na akwa mu obene nam honom saa de bia ho no na ne ho aye basa nti yestrem abatan no wonka momma no emmem na omontumi nka omo asem bia amfa nkyeremo
ye be free emma ensabo mu ne ahonidie mu na fe yakoboko emfinhia ba miensa nie na entokwa a wokono boko no emusa ye dendenden e ka ho bi ama hwehwe na curfew ada wo mo so saa na se de be ya ebe fi wo mo so no boko na aba e de adesede atodwa se de asomdwa ba wo mi se ntokwa no enipa pii awu ibere prepra japade pii aseseye sika bebre ahwere de dan so samre asomdwa ba na de ba bon hye no wo san hwem bi ma wo mo
before I came years ago, the boy who used to be is no longer the same today. All the men and women are all equal. But with all of nothing is important. I therefore want all of us to channel our efforts
there is a love, and we pray it continues this way for long. But we are still faced with some few challenges, and as we sit here, it is appropriate I lay them before you. I will use this opportunity to appeal to you and RESET to review the curfew, which is 8 o'clock p.m. to 5, to now be 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. I will also request that the ban on wearing of smocks be lifted. If not for all, but chief should be allowed to wear smocks because that is the regalia of chiefs. And traditionally, chiefs are not supposed to wear anything casual. Just like Oliver Twist, I still want to appeal to you and the members of RESET to consider the motor ban by reviewing it and allowing women to ride motors in Boko. This will give them the opportunity to do their businesses appropriately.
Yamahwefo nyina kwa babio afi adwede kasebo ene yeduru so no dwumadi sonko ye ekoso na otwemu ya oyema omo adeda anwuma hodo ano eye Ghana CEO Summit de toso nwotwe no emu ena nse bebre aba na CEO ba kwa ona saya organizer ema Ghana CEO Summit no ene Dr. Ernest de Graft agire no de atodwa se wo mu chia ye no agire ba kwa mafa ne se ba akofo ne nsa ntumi sinyankopɔ ne kata nti wo mo hwɛ se ankra ni aba ne beka bom no ma ya baako apia aboa mpuntu
Asemuti a enen na edada jumedi ni so reigniting business economic growth, charting forward economic diversification and artificial intelligence. Eyi ayo okwan a wobetimi afaso ahye enyuma a embrembreng wo oman yi mumu na won atumi aye adwuma de aboa sade beya wobefa abefo kwanso ama oman ni sikasam atumi agina ne nanso na sa adwumadin ede ankran embrembreng won atumi abie won nyuma beye ahanum na wode won behia kyerɛkyerɛ adwenkyerɛ sade beya enyuma wa imbrembreng ewo mangane mu no wobetimi ni abanga ka bom na masanyuma no atimi agina won nanso na efe omangni sigasam atimi akonkan na dwumadi no ase na wopening a oda Ghana CEO Summit ano Dr. Ernest de Graft agiri ekasa ye no wo kire ise so man no betimi akoso a ewo se abang no ne ankrankra won abie won nyuma ka bom se de beya sigasam ebetimi akonkan.
It's been so many years in Ghana with this cyclical pattern of 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And Ghana is not still able, through the public service, to have a potent, what do we call, public sector regulation framework. And that is a serious problem. And it is on that note that the CEO Summit continue to be proactive about themes like this. Well, why have we combined AI to it? Because we are believing that, and we have supported the government through our thought leadership platform in the digitalization drive of the vice president and then the current administration, because we believe that it's a good platform to help prepare Ghana to achieving having one of the best business regulatory environment. Hence the John Dramani Mahama as artificial intelligence so
convergence of economic diversification and artificial intelligence presents us with a unique opportunity to drive sustainable growth and prosperity for our dear country, Ghana. We will review our digitalization policy in order to expand it to cater for AI. We will speed up the rollout of 5G so that we can take full advantage of what AI has to offer. prioritize the need of Ghanaian businesses, ensuring that they have the tools and opportunities to thrive and succeed and contribute meaningfully to Ghana's prosperity.
Abusafo maniguso amohwe Oyerepa TV ewo Kumasi Adum ye twa ho ye ba sports lawyer ba or the sports beba entertainment beba besa ba ne akọ amahodo sensemo.
Shaba electricals ebusiafo empanyifo se de ani hu ene edi hu adanse mosomfo na na fiakobi ma mepiem wo ha e kamini senkania papa se wo honumo wow enkania papa pani na se won kania papa se wo honomo ene na me kanfo bo Shaba electricals e de ama se wasi hotel wie na wo pe kania papa pa wo mu de eye bo Shaba electricals se wasi guest house wie na wo pe kania papa pa wo eye bo Shaba electricals ye was ceiling fine sports lights ye was CCTV cameras any de akika ho nyina ye will be e wa ha ne mu sei dwumadie bi a wudi e fan kania ho de me kanfo bo Shaba electricals e de ama se baby a wo bia no bra ye bo ne de e da fam boko wo wa chichira e ma ne nya wa dwendwen ye hia ne se oni e bedi nkita ho ye de be ma ne e be package ni kama kama ne de ama no baby a wo bia bo Shaba electricals ye wo adum Kumase aha ne mu sei ene ye wo prisons ho no na me kire matani sa sorry dan no ye ne wo mo ene bo ho enti e ma ne nya nkwan tentene baby a wo bia fa numbers na etwa bi wo screen ase no na frɛ ye bo Shaba electricals enkane apapapa omu fie ene ha
na enra nko na mete se wo ba no se wo kɔ Canada
woko okosuku
na yesi ajape aba no nso okɔ na nso no de okɔye adwuma
mese amanfo akɔ no enya gro
Jaya no one de won kwasa no.
Express Group for ya.
Express Group.
Yes, Express Group. Obia na nia bre. Pese otukwa kwa ma no ne de. Wode obakɔ simple. If you want to study and work in abroad in any of the advanced countries like Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany, they will take you there. Na say you visit and now turn so a wo kɔ Dubai, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, and Germany numa. Wode obakɔ. Say ya dwuma so a wode obakɔ Dubai, Qatar and South Korea. And if you want to write an international test like IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRA, and GMAT, they will assist you to write. Express Group say, I can't you, and yet ding, and then you who's out. Kumase, Asafo Leba, Runabout Wa, and crying, Kanachi First Light, Tema, Community 18, Lashibi Goy Filling Station, Sunyane, Silver House, Our High Court, Tamale, Ayama Building, Yabe Tamale, Teaching Hospital, Takrade, Market Circle, and our offices, our my bebre, so telephone. 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448.
My new girl is coming over today and I have to give her a treat of my life.
Hi. Hey.
Approved paint. No more leakages.
Alaska, Wama office, ni yemfie shop writing, say ban wallpapers, and it's a decoration by a fedia, and ye na Alaska Star Enterprise, or ye primus inter Paris, well, who the kind of data, so be decorate them, hall, ufie, and now officer, and shababia, say Alaska Star Enterprise, her wallpapers are hoodoo, different designs, say a blind curtains, P4 mold sticker, original curtain bar, floor stickers, and stickers are hoodoo. wo ne nyina bi wo Alaska Star Enterprise ha na design fefa your friend room borderline designer yeyema wall any POP no Alaska Star Enterprise wo ne nyina bi wo ho or artificial grass and artificial turf Nesa wopɛ 3D epoxy chemicals ne mu bia ne nyina bi wo Alaska Star Enterprise and crying circle or tiptoe lane and after 0244 105 135 to do on the MTTD and Ecobank and a share anymore and after 0548 315258 Kumase our Doom Prudential Plaza opposite and also for 0200 281080 and a 055 411 4878 Alaska Star Enterprise ye no mafo enti ubetu koton a unya mfa so bebre wo mu na di kan de wallpapers ebe krom hakane enti usa wo mu ho a ba ko wa obia ni
Abusia anwumre yemo adwo na yemo akwaba de adusu no eye agodie mu nsem yeba anwumre ibedi nkobo e okrobia Asante Kotoko Alexander Manu edensempie etimi atudwa Kotoko the next 3 games in the GPL say na omo ekom eno achi okọ Alexander Manu na so ya owie no chairman ofosuware wono a former management member Emma Krobia Asante Kotoko Galaxy FC e wonsem eti say anopanom me kan wansem cho anwumre ye details ebeba eno achi okọ other stories no ma this many more ena yede ma ene anwumre sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football kan honian shase emfi Alexander Manu na so ye ose Kotoko matches miensa aka ewo league no no mbetwa nim se ombewe nyina.
You win every match. Match I can win in. I say next week. You your friends.